All right, in this video, let's review the customer settings and customer database. So from your main menu on the admin portal, if you click the customers tab, it will take you straight to the database. So everyone who's registered on your website for an account will appear in here, regardless if they've placed an order or not. So this works very similar to the order manager. So if you've watched that video, it's going to be kind of the same thing. You can filter your customer database by any one of these column headers here. So just by clicking the column, it will filter my orders based off the last name from A to Z. And same thing for any one of those column headers there. The spotlight search up here, you can quickly search for a particular customer name, contact information, and if you want to break down a particular group of customers, you can do that by hitting the filter button here on the top left. And this is, again, very similar to filtering orders. You can break down your database by the fulfillment method that the customer is assigned to, their last purchase date, tags, the state they reside in. So again, you can get pretty specific when filtering down your customers. I'm going to leave that as is and go into one of these customer profiles. As soon as you do that, you have some basic information here at the top, like their order count, last purchase date, any store credit they have, as well as some contact information. And here we have further contact information from the contact info tab. If we move on to the address tab, we have their shipping and billing address. And if you want to make any changes to any of these fields, again, you would just update and don't forget to click save. Here we have the order history. So it looks like this account has not actually placed an order, but it will also show you if the customer has initiated a shopping cart. So if they go to your online store page and add any items to their cart, it's going to display here. So basically this is just a someone who was shopping my website but didn't actually complete the order. And you could, if you wanted, you could go into this order and again, this is basically a review of the order details video, but you could confirm the order manually here from the back end by clicking the red confirm button, and that would actually complete the checkout process for the customer. But I'm just going to go ahead and click back and go back to the customer profile. You can also include notes on a customer profile. So if there's anything you want to store on here, you can. Again, that's just internal reference. Now on the settings, we have a few advanced options. So if you want to make an account inactive, you can do so by toggling this button here, and that basically would prevent this user from logging in on our website again. So if you need to fire a customer, I would recommend doing it this way instead of just deleting their account entirely. That way their order history will still show up in your reports. You can allow back ordering for a certain account, so that would give this user the privilege to order items that are out of stock. So anything that wouldn't be available on the front end of our website based off of inventory being 0, this customer would still be able to place an order. So if you needed to allow those special privileges, you can. You can make this customer exempt from any fees that would apply to an order, exempt from tax. You can assign them to a different pricing group, and there's more documentation on pricing groups, and hopefully we'll do a video on that later on. And we have delivery preference down here, so you can change their default pickup method as well. And the last thing we can do is apply store credit. So if for some reason you needed to issue credit to your to any customer, you would do so here through the customer settings. As soon as if I put a credit in here, the next time the customer goes to place an order on the front end of my website, they will see the credit apply at checkout. So that's how you would manage any credit in your system. You'll also see this apply on an order in the back end from the order details page. Down here at the bottom, we can opt a customer out of any marketing related emails that we send from GrazeCart. So here you would think of any custom emails that you would send, the order deadline reminder. So if a customer doesn't want to receive those type of emails, you would just click this button. Moving on to the top right, we can assign customer tags, and this can be used for internal reasons if you need to tag and group certain customers. Top right, we have an option to save any changes we're making. We can log in as the customer on the front end of our website. We can create an order for them on the back end. So this would just allow you to create a custom order. Let's see, you can reset their password. So if someone forgets their password and is struggling to log in, you come back here, click reset password, and what that will do is basically create a random password for them and email it to their email address on file. And the last option here from the actions drop down is to delete an account. And again, I would really discourage ever having to use this feature, because when you delete an account, it will remove any of their order history from any reports that you run. But other than that, that's pretty much all the details you have. Oh wait, we have this billing tab here where you could change their default payment method. So if you have credit cards enabled, you would see any credit cards they have stored down here as well. So you can make a particular credit card their default payment method, as well as you could add a new card. If I had credit cards enabled, which I don't on this GrazeCart system, it would appear down here where I could add a new card to their account. So if someone wanted to update their credit card over the phone, you can do so here on the back end. And with that, that's basically all the customer details. Thanks for watching.